Alright, let's do this. Welcome to another Tiff tries to film after work and makes a bunch of mistakes video. I've already spilled the beer. Hopefully I don't break anything by the end of the video. But let's get into it. You've already seen what beer I'm going to do today. This is Ninkasi Brewing Company Sleigh'r. Ninkasi is out of Eugene, so another going down to Oregon video for me. This is a winter ale. It's another seasonal release because I tend to really like seasonal releases. So it's a winter ale. It is 7.2% alcohol by volume. It is 60 IBUs, which here's my ignorance. I keep hearing that and I'm like, oh, I kind of understand what it means without knowing what it's actually supposed to mean. But I'm like, I like beers that are in this range of IBUs. So IBU is bitterness. Bunch of science about it. Kind of interesting. Austin and I should maybe talk about it at some point later because he knows a lot more about it. So Sleigh'r, 7.2% alcohol. Their little spiel on the back of the bottle is: the Cascades are our winter playground and Sleigh'r is our après-ski. It has a deep chocolatey malt flavor with lasting bitterness, like a toasty fire on a dark night. So, nice little holiday themed bottle here. And we have the beer itself is definitely a chocolatey brown color. It was pretty foamy at first when I poured it, which is how I ended up spilling it. I was trying to get out of the way of the foam and I was at a weird angle and it slipped. So anyway, so it's supposed to be kind of toasty. It definitely kind of smells chocolatey for sure. So here we go. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. So it's definitely chocolatey. It's definitely kind of a little malty, not very hoppy at all. It definitely is dark and warm. I think I've had this again probably maybe 10 years ago. It's been a long time since I've had it. So this is me pretty much tasting it again from brand new. And I definitely enjoy it. I think it's a pretty good beer. I would buy it again. I mean, I went in for taste too, so I don't know what else to say right now in the moment. Another filming after work thing. It almost reminds me of like a really light, like a light porter or a light stout. It's close. It reminds me of a lot of porters that I've had more so than an ale. But winter ales typically are more of like brown ales and dark ales, and it does have a little bit of like a brown ale type flavor. I'm trying to think of what to compare it to that I've had before. I don't know if that actually even helps. Thinking. Again, drawing a blank. It's almost like it kind of reminds me of not quite. It's not super chocolatey. It's got almost like I mean, it is a bitter, like a bittery type flavor, but not like a bitter beer. Like I wouldn't take a sip of this and go, oh, it's bitter, but it does have like a little bit of a bitter aftertaste. Kind of hangs around a little bit. Not in a bad way though, more in like a, I don't know, almost. Okay, we're now on take four of this because it's been a night. I have to get up for work in like 7 hours. So I'm just trying to like get this done at this point. I think when the last video left off, I was discussing the flavor profile and the smell of it, and I'm gonna go ahead and just jump to my rating at this point. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I've gone back and forth with this a couple of times because now this is my 4th time discussing my rating. I've settled on 3.5, mostly because I think it's a good flavor profile. It's good and balanced. I enjoy drinking it, but I'm not gonna go looking for it in the store because for me, it's just a little heavy. It's not something I would seek out because I think I could only have a couple of them, which is sometimes really nice. And I definitely go in moods where I'm like, I just want something that's like heavy and warm and it's gonna make me sleepy afterward and I just want to chill and have a beer. And I think for me that's this one is definitely that. It leans more towards like more towards the dark brown ales, like, and more towards like a portery, which I used to really, really like, but I think I just outdid myself on porters and I need a break. But it's a good winter ale. Like, cold day, 100%, this is a good beer. Like, it's been snow. Okay, I'm gonna film this little outro again, and I'm just so show some clips of why, because this is just my two boys, my cat who's over here staring at me, and my dog who's over here in the corner pouting, are both just all over me tonight. So what I wanted to say is that on Saturday, so the day after this video comes out, I am going down to Paddle Brewing in Issaquah to pick up 2 of each of their beers, with the exception of their Kolsch, where I ordered a 32-ounce growler. I ordered 2 of their Pilsner, 2 of their Stout, and 2 of their IPA, and I'm really excited to try them. The reason I ordered 2 is because Austin's gonna try some and I'm gonna try some, or we're both gonna each try both and do a video where we stitch it together. We're still not really seeing each other in person without masks on, so we're trying to figure out how we're gonna go about doing that. So hopefully by Saturday we'll have that updated, and we'll let you guys know through our Instagram how we're gonna manage the filming. The idea is hopefully that when I go pick them up, we'll do a little story, show you guys what they look like, do some previews of the beers, give you an idea of how we're gonna go about reviewing them. I am so sorry for the state of these videos today. This is the 5th take that I've done, and just nobody is cooperating with me. Everyone's giving me problems. First, I ran out of memory. Then the dog started chewing on his bone. Now the cat is sitting behind me. It's just not my day. I'm sorry if this video is a mess. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, at this point, I might as well just stitch my mess together and show it. But stay tuned for next week. Next week the animals will be outside or in the house, in the main house when I do this, and not in my studio area, because this is just too much. So anyway, next week's will be a little bit better. This is Christmas. I just wanted to get a Christmas video out for you guys, with a nice Christmas themed beer. I mean, it's a Sleigh'r. So, I mean, it's a Christmas beer. So, Merry Christmas if you celebrate it. I hope you guys are having a great day, whatever day you watch this on. Stay tuned for Saturday the 26th on our Instagram. We will give you an update on what we're gonna do with Paddle Brewing, and I'm really excited. So see you next time. Cheers. Good boy. Good boy. Are you pouting? Are you pouting because the cat got attention? You pouty boy. The cat heard his name. The cat. Enough for me and Austin to try one of each. And okay, so the dog was jealous of me talking, and now the cat's jealous of the dog, and it's a whole thing. I'm gonna just try and get through this.